I've been following Jesus about 15 years. I had a full life, married, business, the whole thing, and it started to fall apart. And when I was looking for something to hang on to, I didn't find it in the church that I was raised in. I didn't have a personal relationship with a higher power or God. And God was already working in my life. Through all that chaos, He put a Christian woman in my life, cleverly disguised as a marriage counselor. And she asked me to listen to AM radio, Christian radio, for a month and come back and talk to her afterwards. And it didn't even take a month. I was sold immediately. I saw what a personal relationship with Jesus, with God, would do in my life, and I have been doing that ever since. It led me to Bible study, led me to teaching, it led me to campouts, it led me to just a wonderful life that I have now. Far different, but yet the same from the one I had. Jesus has influenced me in the way I'm able to live everyday life. I've been lucky enough to be surrounded by very godly men that study the Bible, and I really enjoy my time in Bible study, in listening to Christian radio, and to develop those things and pass them on to the children and the youth in the future. It's an imperfect world. It's taught me that there's a fallen world, that I am made in Jesus's and God's image, yet I live in this fallen world. And my relationship with God in Christ has allowed me to navigate that with some sort of grace and dignity. It's allowed me to start every day anew, even sometimes throughout the day, by prayer and meditation, and have a conscious contact with God. And it's just a blessing. And I would never give up what I have now for what I had in the past, despite all the trappings and all the wealth that I had in the past. I think, just like myself, others can develop this personal relationship with God, and they can have their own path, and they can develop their own group of Christian people. They can be a positive influence to others, but most of all, it gives a comfort and peace and serenity that we don't find in today's world. It allows us and me to look at individual moments and look at individual sunsets and sunrises and know that there is a God far greater than my understanding. And that God has allowed for us to live, sometimes survive, but often thrive in that world. And we can start over at any time. We can take comfort and solace in the fact that I don't have to have all the answers, and I don't even ever have to have them all. I can go through this life being reasonably happy, knowing I'll be supremely happy in the next. I'm Ron, and that was my journey with Jesus.